Okay, my lovely friends, here we are. This is my post-market wrap-up. Lovely, just a lovely day. Thursday, October 10th, 2019. It really was lovely, and I'll tell you why. Let's start off with this. Remember yesterday I made a stupid rookie mistake, and I bought puts when I should have bought calls, and I got hit? Well, I made all that up today. So, yeah, that puts me in a pretty good mood. Seriously, the quant system nailed today to the wall. It's free for you if you want it, or if you don't want it, that's fine too. But if you decide you want it, right on my website, traderschoice.net, it's just there for you, among other things too. You know, again, before I get started, I would appreciate it if you would watch these lovely videos right on my lovely website. You'll still get a notification. It's still from YouTube, but instead of watching it here, unless you like to post, if you don't like to post, watch it on my website. It helps me out, and I would appreciate it. Just watching it there. All right, so let's talk about this this freak show market today. You know, I forgot to check something, and I'm going to do it now. I got you on the phone here. Wow, look at that. Crude oil today put on, well, it's still settling, about 2.2%. And I know for a fact that you are not surprised about that at all. This deliberate further destabilizing of the Middle East to push crude oil higher worked like a charm right under everybody's nose. The entire energy sector got a bid. The entire financial sector got a bid. This is what they do. It's a repetitive pattern over and over again. This one was pretty epic, if you ask me, the way they played this one out. But there will be more. There will be more. You watch and mark my words. How many times have I explained to you that we were going to see a false flag event to prop up crude, and something happens, a tanker fire, a bombing, right now a new war in the Middle East after the supposed U.S. troop pullout. I mean, you know, it's a false flag meant to do one thing: push crude higher. If crude goes higher, the market goes higher. Crude oil, the lifeblood of the military-industrial complex, along with this market. That's why so much effort is going into keeping this market propped up, forcing you, as a member of the middle class, to subsidize the entire thing. I don't believe there's been a bigger financial crime committed against the average guy and the average girl in the history of the world. Madoff doesn't even come close. Not even close. They didn't scratch the surface. The way they play this between the military-industrial complex, the stock market, the Federal Reserve, the President of the United States, IMF, Mario Draghi. I mean, it's you know, these are not separate things. They're all parts of the same machine. I think you understand that, but you're not supposed to know that either. So don't share this video. All right, let's talk about this. So we understand what's going on now. For the 1,000th time in 2 years, trade talks are going this way, they're going that way, they're upside down, they're backwards, they're sideways. All this market wants is a truce. That's it. All this market wants is to not, for the president to hit China with more tariffs. My guess, and I could be way off here, is the president is going to come out of these talks that are going on right now. Apparently they're going to have a big gala later today or tomorrow, a nice celebration, is to say, okay, we're going to push off the tariffs. We're not going to raise them like I said we were going to. That would be a best case scenario for now for the stock market to continue its upward trajectory here. Let's talk about a couple of other things that are bullish for this stock market. The dollar, the Dixie, down across the board, 0.41%. That's huge. Huge. This is bad for you, great for the stock market. And again, this bond market, fantasy land, I can't make heads or tails of it anymore. Although bonds did sell off a little bit. That might be a setup for cash to move into the stock market. But again, I've been pondering this. I've been listening to all of you. And I did remove the bond market chart from my website, traderschoice.net. I replaced it with a crude oil chart. Follow that. Where crude oil goes, so goes the stock market. Mark my words on this. If you think I'm wrong, well, I'm not. Okay. And again, they will do whatever they need to do, things you can't believe. And they're going to try to fool you into something to believe, well, no, this is not what you're seeing. You know, the president didn't pull troops out of Syria and then Turkey starts bombing like the next day. Oh, this is just by coincidence. Yeah. And crude just finds a bottom and starts going higher. Just coincidence. It's a coincidence. It's not the military-industrial complex. It's coincidence. But again, you can think outside the box. I know you can if you follow this blog. I am very proud to say that. All right, so I really don't know what else there is to say here. I think the sell-off today in metals presented, despite the dollar falling, the Dixie, the sell-off in metals today wasn't dramatic, but again, it presents a buying opportunity. Cryptocurrencies took a little hit too. Buying opportunity as far as I'm concerned. How many of you out here, with a show of hands, you remember several months ago, I told you, I put out something pretty rare. I put out a buy recommendation for Apple. Well, if you took me up on that, you're loving this guy. You're loving this guy today. There is no doubt about it. Yeah. Anyway, you know, sometimes I get it right. Sometimes. Just once in a while. Yeah, like, you know, calling false flag events, telling you when they're going to happen, explaining to you how the market works. Yeah, you know, I just pull it all out of a hat every day. That's all I do, literally. All right, so I think that pretty much sums this up. I'm going to get going here, and I'm going to ask you once again to please start watching these videos on my website, traderschoice.net. You'll still get a notification from YouTube, and because there are YouTube videos there, but just watching it on my lovely website. And then you got a chat room over there. You got charts all over the place. I mean, unless, of course, you like to post here on YouTube, then, of course, that wouldn't work for you. But if you're one of those who don't, this guy sitting in front of you would appreciate it if you just watch the videos over there. Just save traderschoice.net to your lovely device, and that's it. It's like magic. Anyway, I do love all of you, and yeah, I'm a little nuts, but you all know that already. And I am happy that I made up my losses for yesterday, today. That was... what a dumb move. I can promise you it won't be the last time I do that either, which scares me. Today, when I was placing trades, I was like, is that right? Is that right? I was just double checking and triple checking it. And because I did that, as a matter of fact, I missed out on getting in at the best times. I would have actually, I literally broke even between yesterday and today. I maybe made $10 today if you zero out these 2 days. But that's life. That's what people say. What's the next line? Riding high in April, shot down in May. I won't quit my day job. Again, share this video. Love all of you. Bye.